There's something almost magical about the right words spoken at the perfect moment. They have the power to shift emotions, alter perceptions, and spark connections that linger long after the conversation ends. Women aren't just drawn to looks, status, or wealth. Those things may catch their eye, but they don't capture their mind. What truly stays with her, what keeps her awake at night thinking about you, is how you make her feel. Most men waste their breath on surface level compliments, the kind that are pleasant but predictable. You're beautiful. You have amazing eyes. That dress looks great on you. Sweet? Yes. Memorable? Not at all. She's heard them 1,000 times before, from men who barely made a dent in her thoughts. But when you say something that makes her pause, that sends a shiver down her spine, that makes her heart race just a little faster because she's wondering, what exactly did he mean by that? Then you flip the script. You're no longer just another guy. You become the man she can't stop thinking about, the one who lingers in her thoughts long after you've left the room. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 secret compliments. Compliments so powerful, so dangerously effective that they'll ignite something deep inside her. These aren't just words, they're psychological triggers that make her feel something intense, something unforgettable. Use them wisely, because once you do, she'll never look at you the same way again. Before we break down further, the clock's ticking. 6 days until this course is shut down for good. Only 50 spots left. Do you really think you have time to wait? Every second you hesitate, someone else is making moves, taking what could have been yours. That girl you're eyeing, she's not sticking around for you to get your act together. While you sit there doing nothing, someone else is out there showing her what she needs. You've got 2 options. Stay stuck where you are, or unlock the secrets that will change everything for you. Compliment 1. There's something about you that drives me crazy, but I can't quite figure it out. Attraction isn't just about what you see, it's about what you feel. It's about that undeniable magnetic pull between 2 people, the kind of energy that makes the air feel charged when you're standing close. It's that moment when you lock eyes, and for reasons neither of you fully understand, your pulse quickens. That's the kind of attraction that lingers, that keeps someone on your mind long after they've walked away. And this compliment, it taps into exactly that energy. It doesn't just make her feel pretty or desirable, it makes her feel dangerous, addictive, unforgettable. Most men go straight for the obvious. You're beautiful. You have amazing eyes. That dress looks incredible on you. Sure, those words are nice, but they're also predictable. They give her a fleeting rush of validation, but they don't stick. Why? Because she's heard them all before from guys who barely made a dent in her thoughts. But when you say, there's something about you that drives me crazy, but I can't quite figure it out, you do something completely different. You don't just flatter her, you make her obsess. Because now you've given her a puzzle. And here's the thing, women can't resist a puzzle when it's about them. Suddenly she's caught in a loop of curiosity, questioning, what is it about me that's driving him crazy? Why can't he figure it out? What does he see in me that no one else does? And that's the moment she starts to fall. Not because of what you said, but because of what you made her think about. You didn't just hand her an easy answer, you left something unsaid, something that lingers, something that makes her want to chase the answer herself. And when a woman starts chasing a thought about you, that's when you become unforgettable. Women don't just want to be admired, they want to be wanted, and not just in a casual, surface level way. They want to feel like their presence alone is enough to make a man lose his composure. That there's something about them, something deeper than just their looks, that pulls a man in and refuses to let him go. They want to feel irresistible, not because of what they wear, not because of how they do their hair, but because of who they are. And when you use this compliment, you're not just telling her she's attractive, you're telling her she's dangerous, that she has a power over you, one she didn't even realize she had. And nothing turns a woman on more than that. But the real magic, it's all in the delivery. Imagine this, you're sitting next to her. The conversation flows effortlessly, laced with teasing and laughter. The energy between you is charged, humming with something unspoken. Maybe she's leaning in just a little more than she needs to. Maybe her fingers brush yours for just a second longer than coincidence would allow. Maybe she looks at you with that mischievous glint in her eye, the kind that dares you to make a move, and then, in a quiet moment, when she least expects it, you lean in, just slightly, not too much, just enough for the air between you to shift, for her to notice the space getting smaller, and you say it, slowly, deliberately. There's something about you that drives me crazy, but I can't quite figure it out. And then, you pull back. No explanation, no nervous laughter, no rush to clarify. Just let the words sit there, heavy with meaning. Let them linger in the air like a challenge she wasn't expecting. And that's when it happens. That slight hesitation in her breath. The way her lips part, like she wants to say something but isn't sure what. The flicker of curiosity in her eyes as she searches yours, trying to figure out what exactly you meant by that. Because now, she's hooked. Oh, she might pretend she's not. She might shrug, roll her eyes, or toss back a playful tease. She might smirk like your words didn't just set something off inside her. But don't be fooled. Inside, she's dying to know more. She wants to ask, what do you mean? What is it about me? Tell me. But she won't. Not yet. Because women understand this game just as well as men do, and she won't give in that easily. She'll hold on to her composure, act unbothered, maybe even change the subject. But later, when she's alone, in bed, staring at the ceiling, lost in thought, that's when it'll hit her. That's when your words will come back to her like a slow burn. That's when she'll start dissecting everything. The way your voice dropped just slightly when you said it. The way you looked at her, like she was something rare, something mysterious, something you couldn't quite put into words. The way you left the compliment unfinished, forcing her to fill in the blanks herself. And the more she thinks about it, the deeper she falls. Because now, it's not just about what you said, it's about what you didn't say. And that's the kind of thought that keeps a woman up at night. Compliment 2. I probably shouldn't say this, but damn, you're dangerous. There's something intoxicating about being called dangerous, especially by a man who looks like he just realized he's in trouble. Women aren't used to hearing that. They're used to the predictable compliments, beautiful, sexy, stunning, words they've heard 1,000 times before, from men who wanted something from them. But dangerous? That's different. That's exciting. That's a game changer. Because being called beautiful is nice, but being called dangerous? That's a thrill. That's a warning wrapped in temptation. That's a man admitting, without even meaning to, that she's affecting him in ways he wasn't prepared for. And how you say it? That's everything. This isn't some cheap pickup line you toss out casually. No, this is something you say in a moment of undeniable tension, when you're close, when the air between you is thick, electric, charged with something unspoken. Maybe she just said something playful. Maybe she teased you, tested you, made you look at her in a way you weren't expecting. And that's when you strike. You lean in, just slightly, just enough to let her feel the shift, eyes locked on hers. And then you say it, low, slow, like the words slipped out before you could stop them. I probably shouldn't say this, but damn, you're dangerous. And then you let it hang. Let her feel the weight of those words, because she will feel them. She won't be able to ignore the way her stomach flips, the way heat spreads up her neck, the way her lips part slightly, like she's about to say something, but stops herself, because now, you've just changed everything. Compliment 3. You have no idea how hard it is to look at you and not touch you. This isn't just a compliment, it's a confession. It's the kind of thing that slips out when the tension between you is unbearable, when the air is so thick with unspoken desire that even breathing feels like a risk. It's not rehearsed, it's not calculated, it's not one of those lines men use when they're trying to impress. It feels like a loss of control, and that's what makes it dangerous. Because women aren't just attracted to confidence, they're drawn to the crack in it. They don't just want a man who's in control, they want to be the one who makes him lose it, when he's usually composed, usually in control, but for just 1 second, she breaks him, and this is the moment she realizes it. Because when you say, you have no idea how hard it is to look at you and not touch you, she doesn't just hear it, she feels it. Why this works like fire. Most guys play it safe. They compliment her in ways that make her feel good, but not in ways that make her crave. They say things like, you're so beautiful, you have the most amazing smile, Nice, sure, memorable, not even close, because she's heard it all before, 1,000 times, from men who came and went like background noise. But when you lock eyes with her, when you exhale like you're fighting something inside you, when your voice drops just a little, like you're revealing a secret you shouldn't be saying, and then you hit her with it. You have no idea how hard it is to look at you and not touch you. That's when you become unforgettable, because now, you've just thrown gasoline on the fire. You've made her feel the pull between you, the tension, the electricity, and the best part, you don't act on it, you don't lean in, you don't touch her, you just let those words sit there, simmer, then you move on, act like you didn't just completely rewire her brain, and later that night, when she's lying in bed, replaying that moment over and over again in her mind, that's when she starts to wonder, what would it feel like if he finally did? And once a woman starts thinking about that, she won't be able to stop. So next time you're with her, don't be predictable, don't be ordinary, don't be just another guy handing out the same tired compliments she's already forgotten 100 times before. Instead, make her feel something. Look her in the eyes, let the moment breathe, lower your voice just enough so she has to lean in to hear you, and then say something that makes her pulse quicken, something that lingers in her mind long after you've walked away. Then, watch what happens next, because the right words, said the right way, at the right time, can change everything. Compliment 4. I've never met anyone who makes me feel the way you do. This isn't just a surface level compliment, it's an admission of something much deeper, something that resonates with the core of your being. When you tell her, I've never met anyone who makes me feel the way you do, you're not only telling her that she stands out, you're telling her she's unlike anyone else. She's so much more than what meets the eye. Her presence leaves an imprint on you that no one else has ever done. This isn't about looks or charm alone. It's about the way she affects your emotions, your thoughts, and even your energy. You're telling her that she's irreplaceable, that no matter how many people come and go in your life, she has carved a unique place in your world that no one else can fill. The way she makes you feel, whether it's the way she speaks, the way she smiles, or the way she simply exists in the same space as you, has shifted your reality in a way you can't easily explain. But with those words, you make it clear to her that she's created a change within you. Most women want to feel like they're more than just another face in the crowd, and when you say something like this, it taps into that desire. She won't just feel flattered, she'll feel like she has unlocked something inside you. And in that moment, she'll realize she has power over your heart, your mind, and your thoughts. She will start wondering, what is it about me that makes him feel this way? What makes me stand out? And that curiosity, that's what will keep her thinking about you long after you've spoken those words. Because now, in her mind, you're not just another guy. You're the one who sees her for everything she is and everything she's capable of. Compliment 5. You're the kind of woman who makes me want to be a better man. This is one of those compliments that goes beyond words. It goes straight into the heart of who you are and the effect she has on your very being. When you say, you're the kind of woman who makes me want to be a better man, you're not just complimenting her beauty, her intelligence, or her strength. You're telling her that she's become the catalyst for something greater in your life. This isn't about her making you feel good. It's about her inspiring you to elevate yourself. She's not just someone you admire. She's someone who compels you to strive for something more, to be more patient, more focused, more compassionate, more ambitious. You're telling her she brings out the best in you, even if it's something you didn't know you needed before. And that's something every woman secretly craves, to be the spark that ignites change, the force that pulls out the greatness in someone else. But it's not just about what she does for you on the surface, it's about how she makes you want to improve your character, to rise to a higher standard, not because you feel pressured to do so, but because the way she makes you feel encourages it. It's as if she holds up a mirror, and when you look at her, you see a version of yourself you're proud to become. When you say this, you're letting her know that her influence is powerful, powerful enough to change the way you view yourself and the way you approach life. She will feel seen on a level deeper than just physical attraction. She'll feel like you don't just like her, but you're moved by her. The knowledge that she's the kind of woman who can leave a permanent imprint on someone's life is something every woman wants to hear. She'll wonder, what is it about me that makes him want to be better? And when those thoughts start running through her mind, that's when you'll know you've left an unforgettable mark, because this compliment speaks to her heart, her spirit, and her ability to affect change, not just in you, but in the world around her. If you found this insight valuable, make sure to subscribe to The Girl's Mind for more wisdom on mastering your life and attraction. Until next time, stay strong, stay centered, and always remember, the key to attraction isn't in chasing, it's in being. But for those of you who are serious about stepping up and taking control, I've created a one-on-one chat with me. Choose your package and let's solve any problem you're facing, whether it's crushing your goals or handling that conversation with a girl.